Hello YouTubers, I'm Flash Sentry and we're going to see the Airbus airplanes this winter season despite freezing temperatures. I'm here to see our favorite airplanes like Airbus A380 and A350 because it's for long haul.
This is Track here. I'm here with Flash to see my favorite airplanes like the same thing that we like is the Airbus A380 and Airbus A350.
Princess Twilight with Flash and Track to this vlog. I'm excited to see what Flash and Track are doing that is all about airplanes.
Finally, I'm Flash and Track's assistant on vlogging on this winter vacation since when we're classmates in school including Twilight and we're still communicating together.
Welcome to this Airbus museum, thank you for coming here today. We're going to talk about the Airbus A350. Remember to pay attention closely. The Airbus A350 is a long-range, wide-body twin-engine airliner developed and produced by Airbus. The initial A350 design proposed by Airbus in 2004, in response to the Boeing 787 Dreamliner, would have been a development of the Airbus A330 with composite wings and new engines. Due to inadequate market support, Airbus switched in 2006 to a clean-sheet XWB, extra-wide-body, design, powered by two Rolls-Royce Trent XWB high-bypass turbofan engines. The prototype first flew on June 14, 2013 from Toulouse, France. Type certification from the European Aviation Safety Agency, EASA, was obtained in September 2014. Followed by certification from the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, 2 months later. You're going to see the first flight of the Airbus A350. Enjoy! Did anyone like the video? We're going to the hangar to see where the Airbus A350s are built compared to the Airbus A380. Remember, no gadgets and camera or else the tour will stop with a warning. Airbus expected 10% lower airframe maintenance compared with the original A350 design and 14% lower empty seat weight than the Boeing 777. Design freeze for the A350-900 was achieved in December 2008. The airframe is made out of 53% composites, CFRP for the empennage, vertical and horizontal tailplanes, the wing, center and outer box including covers, stringers, and spars, and fuselage, keel beam, rear fuselage, skin, and frame. 19% aluminium and aluminium lithium alloy for ribs, floor beams, and gear bays. 14% titanium for landing gears, pylons, and attachments, 6% steel, and 8% miscellaneous. The A350's competitor, the Boeing 787, is 50% composites, 20% aluminium, 15% titanium, 10% steel, and 5% other. The A350 features a new composite fuselage with a constant width from door 1 to door 4, unlike previous Airbus aircraft, to provide maximum usable volume. The double-low, ovoid, fuselage cross-section has a maximum outer diameter of 5.97 meters, 19.6 feet, compared to 5.64 meters, 18.5 feet, for the A330/A340. The cabin's internal width is 5.61 meters, 18.4 feet, at armrest level compared to 5.49 meters, 18.0 feet, in the Boeing 787-141, and 5.87 meters, 19.3 feet, in the Boeing 777. It allows for an 8 abreast 2-4-2 arrangement in a premium economy layout, B, with the seats being 49.5 centimeters, 19.5 in, wide between 5 centimeters, 2.0 in, wide armrests. Airbus states that the seat will be 1.3 centimeters, 0.5 in, wider than a 787 seat in the equivalent configuration. The A350 features new composite wings with a wingspan that is common to the proposed variants. Its 64.75 meters, 212.4 feet, wingspan stays within the same ICAO Aerodrome reference code E65 meters limit as the A330/A340 and the Boeing 777. The A350's wing has a 31.9 degrees sweep angle for a Mach 0.85 cruise speed and has a maximum operating speed of Mach 0.89. Airbus adopted a new philosophy for the attachment of the A350's main undercarriage as part of the switch to a composite wing structure.
It's Hero's favorite airplane, the Airbus A350-900, because of the two engines. He rides that to Japan.
Excuse me, there should no talking when the tour is going on. To help reduce the loads further into the wing, a double side stay configuration has been adopted. This solution resembles the design of the Vickers VC-10. Honeywell supplies its 1,700 horsepower, 1,300 kilowatts, HGT 1700 auxiliary power unit with 10% greater power density than the TPE 331 from which it is developed, and the air management system, the bleed air, environmental control, cabin pressure control and supplemental cooling systems. Airbus says that the new design provides a better cabin atmosphere with 20% humidity, a typical cabin altitude at or below 6,000 feet, 1,800 meters, and an airflow management system that adapts cabin airflow to passenger load with draft-free air circulation. The revised design of the A350XWB's glass cockpit dropped the A380 size display and adopted 38 centimeters, 15 in, liquid crystal display screens. The new 6-screen configuration includes 2 central displays mounted one above the other, the lower one above the thrust levers, and a single, for each pilot, primary flight/navigation display, with an adjacent onboard information system screen. Airbus says the cockpit design allows for future advances in navigation technology to be placed on the displays, plus gives flexibility and capacity to upload new software and to combine data from multiple sources and sensors for flight management and aircraft systems control. An optional head-up display is also present in the cockpit. In 2005, GE was the launch engine of the original A350, aiming for 2010 deliveries, while Rolls-Royce offered its Trent 1700. For the updated A350XWB, GE offered a 87,000 lbf, 390 kilonewtons, Gen X3A87 for the A350-800-900, but not a higher thrust version needed for the A350-1000, which competes with the longer-range 777 powered exclusively with the GE 9115B. In December 2006, Rolls-Royce was selected for the A350XWB launch engine. 1 year after introduction, the A350 fleet had accumulated 3,000 flight cycles and around 16,000 block hours. Average daily usage by first customers was 11.4 hours with flights averaging 5.2 hours, which are under the aircraft's capabilities and reflect both short flights within the schedules of Qatar Airways and Vietnam Airlines, as well as flight crew proficiency training that is typical of early use and is accomplished on short-haul flights. Finnair was operating the A350 at very high rates, 15 flight hours per day for Beijing, 18 hours for Shanghai, and more than 20 hours for Bangkok. This may have accelerated the retirement of the Airbus A340. So we're going to see the Airbus A380 that the A350 is similar to the aircraft. We're going to talk about the deliveries and orders of the Airbus A380. 14 customers have ordered and taken delivery of the A380 as of April 2019. Total orders for the A380 stand at 251 as of November 2019. The biggest customer is Emirates, which has committed to order a total of 123 A380s as of February 14, 2019. One VIP order was made in 2007 but later cancelled by Airbus. The A380F version attracted 27 orders before they were either cancelled, 20, or converted to A380-800, 7, following the production delay and the subsequent suspension of the freighter program. I hope everyone is enjoying the tour. We'll finish this tour when we reach back to the museum.